Fawzia Ibrahim with the top stories on Al Jazeera. European leaders have issued a unanimous statement expressing deep concern about the United States spy program. They warn that the damage done to trust could harm the fight against terrorism. The statement follows new revelations in the Guardian newspaper that as many as 35 world leaders had their phones tapped. Tim Friend has more from Brussels.
They've achieved unanimity, and it will send a very strong message to Washington that they want some kind of action and they want it quickly. They've talked about getting together and sorting this out before the end of the year, and I think what they're aiming for is some kind of no spy agreement, if that's the right way of expressing it, the sort of thing that possibly, as much as we can be sure of anything in the world of spying, exists between the US and the UK, for instance. So they want a new convention, a new set of boundaries agreed.
250 Syrians have been rescued off the Italian island of Lampedusa. They join tens of thousands of migrants already detained on the island. It comes as European leaders meet in Brussels with the growing refugee crisis in the Mediterranean high on the agenda. Kenya's Interior Minister has accused Somali refugees of abusing his country's hospitality to plan and launch what he calls terror attacks. Now, the government is encouraging some of the refugees to return home voluntarily. Voters in Madagascar are choosing a new president. It's the first national vote since a military-backed coup in 2009 that triggered condemnation from international donors who severed ties, wiping out 40% of the government's budget. The move pushed many Malagasi's into poverty, but there is hope a fair election will turn things around.
We are hoping for a president who can manage the country, someone who will help poor people and craftspeople like us.
And Tanya Page has more from Madagascar's capital, Antananarivo.
Right across the spectrum, from education, access to healthcare, roads and facilities and employment levels, Madagascar's development has reversed. Regardless of who the next president is, the people's demands are the same. They want real progress and to see improvement in their lives.
And you can find the latest on all those stories and much more at aljazeera.com.